In this episode, we're talking about how to get your YouTube channel to show up in search. Now, this has become pretty cool just in the last few years because we're not only talking about YouTube search, but we're talking about getting your YouTube channel to show up in Google search and get your YouTube videos to show up in ChatGPT searches. Now, you've been uploading videos, maybe you've been adding keywords, but your videos aren't ranking on YouTube or anywhere else. In this episode, we're going to unpack why most YouTube creators don't show up in search ever. Now, if you search for their channel name, that's the only way that they're found, but people that have never heard of them before or that are searching for them by their content or by their expertise, it's just not working. Not only are you going to learn how to rank at the top of YouTube, but you're going to rank for the right people. There's a way that you can hone in on your target audience. So let's say you're a coach or a speaker or a consultant or a course creator. The people that need your services the most, you can make sure that they see you at the top every single time. There are a lot of YouTube experts, and in most cases, they know what they're talking about, but what you have to understand is there are two different paths to success on YouTube. One is a path that leads to ad revenue and turning YouTube into a business. The other path is for business owners that want to get leads from YouTube. Just know if you're focused on ad revenue, I'm not the guy to listen to, but if your focus is lead generation, I can teach you how to dominate YouTube search, Google, and ChatGPT. Myth number one, if I upload consistently, YouTube will eventually push my content. You probably know this from experience that just doesn't work. Now, consistency is very important, but you have to know the right type of content to create. Once you figure it out, you can post one video and you can measure whether that video is getting you results or not. Then you can stay consistent with that type of video. Myth number two, my channel will grow once I go viral. Here's where it divides. If your goal is ad revenue, you want to go viral and that'll really help your channel. So that's where it gets confusing, because if your goal is lead generation, if you have a video go viral, it can actually hurt you. I'll give you a real example. I produce over 60 different YouTube channels on one called Nate Woodbury. I've posted a lot of content over the years about YouTube strategy, but I also posted a video about why I hire people in the Philippines. That video was loved by my target audience, but it was also loved by a different audience. It was loved by people in the Philippines that really appreciated that I was talking about their country so favorably. Many of these people were hoping that I would hire them. Now, that video really took off. It did go viral. It ended up getting about 1.5 million views. And because I was excited about that video going viral, I made many other videos talking about the Philippines. Those videos did really well. And over a period of time, I added several tens of thousands of subscribers to my YouTube channel. Here's the major problem. My business is YouTube and helping businesses leverage YouTube for lead generation. So my YouTube strategy content is what's the most important. But now that I had this new base of subscribers that loved my Philippines content, when I would post a video on YouTube strategy, they would all ignore it. They didn't want to watch it. And so the YouTube algorithm was telling me, Nate, don't make videos on this topic. You need to talk more about the Philippines. In fact, my good friend Daryl Eves, who coached Mr. Beast to grow his channel, he gave me that same advice. He says, Nate, you need to make more videos on Philippines content. Well, that would be good advice to follow if my goal was ad revenue. But again, my goal is lead generation and I want to pull in the right people. I don't want to attract the wrong audience. So that's a long way of saying that going viral can really hurt your business and hurt your channel. Myth number three, tags and hashtags are the key to getting found. YouTube announced that they were no longer using the tags feature to rank videos. So that sounds crazy, because if you keep digging and digging, you can actually still find the tags field. It won't help you rank at the top of YouTube, but it can hurt you. People started abusing it, and so now YouTube uses that as a filter to filter out spam. So if you abuse the tags field, it will actually make sure your videos never rank. YouTube's much smarter today. There's AI in the algorithms. There's AI tools that search videos to know what they're about. And simply, there's a transcript. So every word you say in the video is automatically transcribed by YouTube. So without you having to do any keywords or put in any tags, YouTube knows what your video's about. so you can't trick the system. Oh, and it also is smart enough to know you can't just say random keywords in your video and hopefully that works. It understands the context and it knows the full scope of your video. Myth number 4, my channel needs a lot of subscribers before it can rank. Subscribers are very important if your goal is to create a channel like Mr. Beast that's entertaining and you're focused on ad revenue and sponsorships, because you want to create your audience there and every video that you launch will nurture that audience. But if you have a business and you want to leverage YouTube for lead generation, you want to grow your email list, you want to grow your business, subscribers are great, but they're not critical. You can have videos ranking at the top of YouTube even when your channel is brand new. Myth number 5, search is dead. YouTube is all about the algorithm now. You'll actually hear that a lot. You'll hear from people like Evan Carmichael, Tim Schmoyer, even my good friend Dara Leaves will tell you don't focus on YouTube search. And they're right if your goal is suggested traffic, which is more viral type traffic. When your focus is quantity, you need more views. Search is pretty small. Suggested browse, things that go viral, that's what's going to get you millions of views. But you can have videos that get many millions of views and not generate a single lead. But you can have a video that gets 100 views and generate 10 leads, that generates paying clients. Now, search is very much alive. Search has been increasing year after year after year. Google is still the #1 search engine. YouTube is number 2. And guess what is number 3? ChatGPT. It's very cool. Now, the reason that I love YouTube is it's the #1 content platform and it's the only searchable video content platform. If you post video content to a social media site like Facebook or LinkedIn, it's only seen by the friends. You can't actually search and find that content by topic. And so all these other search engines know that and utilize it. So Google, who actually owns YouTube, you do a search on Google and you're going to find YouTube videos. And ChatGPT knows it as well. When you do a search on ChatGPT and it wants to recommend something to you, the #1 site that ChatGPT has been recommending is Amazon, which is pretty interesting. Number 2 is Wikipedia. Number 3 is YouTube. And the top type of YouTube video that it recommends is educational videos. So we can really leverage that. We can do research to find the questions that our target audience is asking, the real specific questions, so we can hone in and know who they are and know that they are our ideal client. So when we find that question, we make a video that answers that question. That question becomes the title of the video. We post it to YouTube. It ranks at the top of YouTube. It ranks in Google automatically, and it ranks in ChatGPT automatically. So you'll be generating views and leads from all of these search engines. Think of every video that you create as a search beacon. It should target a question that people are already asking, so when you create that video, it has a built-in audience. And these videos are evergreen, so we're not going after trending topics or something that's current, but something that is consistently asked by your target audience. So you make this video and it's evergreen. It pulls in your target audience this month and next month and a year later and 3 years later. So the more videos you create, it builds momentum. You're creating more and more marketing machines. So what I want you to learn is how do you research and find these specific questions? And how do you film the video? What should those videos be like? How much promotion do you put in them? How much education do you put in them? What's the call to action at the end of your videos? Okay, so I've got a whole process that I've created and I teach a 5-ingredient strategy. It's called the leaf strategy, like leaves on a tree. So in the next video, it's called the leaf strategy, how to rank #1 on YouTube. If you watch that video, you'll learn how to do this. You'll learn how to get your videos ranking at the top of search everywhere. I'll see you there.